On a gloomy June afternoon, twins Leo and Lara eagerly waited for their daily 4 p.m. playtime. As Mama opened the door, she warned, "Be careful and come back if it rains." The twins nodded, hugging her before rushing outside. Clouds loomed overhead as they played hide and seek. It was Lara's turn to count. Leo ran and hid behind a big bush at the end of the alleyway. As Lara searched, the drizzle began. Remembering their mama's words, she hesitated but kept looking. Finally, she spotted Leo behind the bush, just as the drizzle turned into heavy rain. They huddled closely behind a bush, waiting for the rain to stop. Suddenly, Lara felt rough fur. She screamed, and then Leo screamed. Then they saw it, a black goat. The goat, calm and kind-eyed, barely moved. Realizing he meant no harm, the twins sat quietly beside him, waiting for the rain to pass. They named him Black. When the storm ended, they ran home, relieved to be mostly dry. They kept Black a secret and didn't tell Mama. The next day, on their way back from school, they checked the bush. The goat was still there. Feeling sorry for him, they fed him leaves. Every day, they brought him water, old shirts for warmth, and sat beside him, reading and drawing. This continued for a week. Suddenly, one day, Black was gone. They searched everywhere, but there was no sign of their new friend. They were terribly upset. Black had truly disappeared. That evening, noticing their gloom, Mama surprised them with a trip to the circus. The dazzling performances and pink cotton candy lifted their spirits, but they still missed Black. The following day after school, they passed the bush without looking, until they heard tiny sounds. Curious, they peeked behind it and gasped in joy. Black was back with 4 tiny baby goats. The twins realized Black was a she-goat and not a he-goat. Black licked her babies lovingly as the twins watched in amazement. Overjoyed, they fed her fresh leaves and promised to take care of her little family. That night, as they lay in bed, Leo whispered, "Black must really like us." Lara smiled. "Yes, and we'll always be there for her and her babies." With hearts full of joy, the twins drifted into sweet dreams, knowing their little secret world had become even more special. Thank you for listening to Lara and Leo's adventure. Please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel.